went and painted over the original icons, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's during the Renaissance period, correct?
Yeah.
You know, put his face on there, man, like he God, man. You know, so what type of man is that, man? The base man, the wicked. He saw either man do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Then this kingdom is ruled by him, man. But Yahushua is coming back to turn this place back right side up, man.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Because this place has been destroyed, man. But Yahushua coming back to destroy this place to bring back that righteous kingdom.
Just to get a precept on that, Job 9:4. This is 1 Maccabees 3:48, and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images. You know, and you know, even in the world, you know, so-called white people as a whole, speaking in general terms, are known for being culture vultures.
Yeah.
Because they're plain, like they don't have any salt. You know, they don't have any flavor, so they just conform to whatever pop culture, you know, that Jake creates from nothing. Because you had something called the Harlem Renaissance, you know, which was Jake, you know, creating the jazz and the scat and art.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that was creating something out of nothing, because you know they were no people, and then all of a sudden, you know, they could read and write really good poems, and even though, you know, it wasn't with the, you know, their correct heritage, they created something out of nothing, and Esau started being like them. You know, started going after their customs. They tried to start making jazz music. The same thing today. You know, when you look at all the top rappers, the top athletes, it's all Jake, man. You look at the UFC, it's all Jake. You know, even if they look like another nation, you know, they might be Armenian or something, but they're Jakes, man. Because it takes a certain spirit to climb up to an elite status of fighters, and because you go to war every day. You know, even in football, man, you gotta ram heads constantly every day. It's like getting knocked out like every play, man. You know, Esau isn't built for that stuff. These heathens aren't built like we are, man. You know, spiritually first. You know, just having that mindset to just want to do something like that. You know? Same thing with doing this word. Ain't no heathen gonna come out here and have to deal with, you know, the scoffers that we have to deal with. You know, and stand up for righteousness like this. You know, all you people on the comment board, you know, that like to scoff about how I'm an Edomite or whatever, or maybe other brothers might, you know, go through it too, because they might look like another nation. You know, ain't no heathen coming into this thing.
Oh no.
No way. Because Sirach, the 2nd chapter, it says, you know, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You know, there's certain trials and tribulations that Jake don't even make it through. You know, to enter into this thing, to push this ministry.
That's right. And if I may add, all you scoffers gonna catch a missile, man.
Oh yeah. Come.
So you just keep on scoffing.
Yeah.
You doing your job.
Yeah, with that, you can grab Titus 3 and 8. Yeah, going in on these scoffers.
It's the book of Titus, chapter 3, verse 8. This is a faithful saying, and these things I will that thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in Yahweh might be careful to maintain good works. These things are good and profitable unto men. Verse 9. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain.
Yeah, because that's a scoffer's mindset, is to cause confusion. You know, so if he's trying to be wise in his own conceits, you know, in other words, you know, we're not going to deal with that. You know, if he's trying to throw us off by asking about aliens or you know, trying to...
The earth flat.
Yeah, the earth is flat. Hey, man, we're going to avoid... If it doesn't pertain to our salvation, you know, if it doesn't pertain to Esau's destruction, if it doesn't pertain to the truth about Yahweh Shai, you know, the true Hebrew Israelites going into that, we're going to avoid it, man.
That's right.
You know, vain genealogies. Of course, we can't carnally prove that we go back to, the Israelites, that's where faith comes in. You know, because our spirits align with the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. You know, so then you can read verse 10.
Verse 10. A man that is an heretic after the first and second admonition reject.
Yeah, because an admonition is meaning, hey, we're trying to correct you. Hey, you know, be quiet. Let's go back on topic. You know, if you know 1 or 2 times they can't get it,
Moving on.
reject. Keep reading.
Verse 11. Knowing that he that is such is subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself.
Yeah, he's condemned of himself. If you want to, you know, reject this word, well, you're self-proclaimed missile food if you do that. Because we're out here trying to wake up the elect of our people, tell them about the salvation that we're about to obtain. You know, about how Yahushua is coming back to set up kings on earth. Man. You know, save us from the nuclear destruction that's coming to this place. But if you don't want to hear it, then all right. You know, the scriptures say that 2/3 are going to die anyway, so hey, you marked yourself for judgment. You know, we don't have to keep going back and forth arguing with them. Just let them go, man. They condemned him. He condemned himself.
If I may add, like the apostles say, man, if you don't get it, man, we moving on, man. We got time for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we here to warn our people, man, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that they're the Israelites, man, the true people of the Bible, man. So you know, we ain't got time for all of them. I know on my page, you know what I'm saying, get scoffers coming on, well, I don't even respond back to them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like, for what? I ain't got time for them. I'm trying to edify, man. I'm trying to warn the people, man, that, you know, America's about to be destroyed by nuclear missiles. I ain't got time for all that to be going back and forth with you.
Yep.
Sometimes I'll just like it to make sure that they know I saw it and not respond.
Come.
I ain't got time for this.
Yep.
This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yet let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Yeah. So just because people don't believe in this doesn't make it not true. Doesn't mean it's not true. But guess what? You're fulfilling the scriptures, because Yahushua talked that and said that scoffers were going to come in these last days and reject the truth. You know why? Because those spirits were back in the ancient world. You know? And you can grab Isaiah 30:10. You know? They rejected the prophets of old. You can grab that in, I think, Matthew the 5th chapter.
They ultimately rejected Yahushua.
Yeah, because that's also what Yahushua said. He said, they have not rejected you, or they rejected me first. You know? And they reject you because you come in my name. So really, you're not offending us. You don't have to worry about us getting mad at you, because these aren't our words. These are Yahweh Shem Shai's words.
That's right.
So,
30:10.
so if a man don't get it, we moving on. Point blank.
That's right.
That's just it.
This is Isaiah 30:8. Now go write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. You know, we go into the scriptures and make these prophecies known, plain upon tables. That's why we have signs, you know, to make it plain. And the so-called Negroes are the tribe of Judah. So-called West Indians are the tribe of Benjamin. So on and so forth. This isn't the true depiction of Jesus Christ. Matter of fact, Jesus Christ wasn't even his name. His real name was Yahushua. He was a so-called dark-skinned man. This would be a more accurate depiction. We're making it plain.
That's right.
You know, we have signs that say that America is going to be destroyed by a thermonuclear missile. You know, we give depictions of the chariots, which are so-called UFOs, and those are our vehicles of salvation, making it plain upon table.
That's right. Verse 9, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh Shemi Hawashai.
Yes. So the Lord was telling Isaiah straight up, he's like, yeah, you're gonna make it plain. You know, it's gonna be obvious to the ones that believe, but you gotta remember that Israel is a rebellious people. You know? Even from the time of Egypt, when you know when the Lord's smote
firstborns.
Yeah. Smote Egypt with 10 plagues.
Man.
You know, made the Red Sea divide.
Rain,
you know, and they had a chariot, you know, a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night, you know, guide them. You still had Israelites that were like, man, let's go back to Egypt. Man, like, come on, man. After all these miraculous works, and that's how that's how the men of the Lord feel today. You know, because you know we see that, you know, how America can be, or we see that America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missile because all these other countries have intercontinental ballistic missile capabilities. You know, they all hate America. You know, we see that inflation is happening and this country's falling. We see that the so-called white man is falling and he's being exposed on all his wrongdoings. You know that, and we can put a name on him, man. Esau Edom. Hey, and we found out that we're the true Israelites, man. Put a name on us.
I'm gonna read verse 10 again. This is Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
Yeah, so when we teach, when we try to break down, you know, the truth that America is going to be destroyed, that you know, men can have multiple wives and concubines. You know,
that the heathens going into slavery.
Yeah, the heathens are going into slavery. God doesn't love everybody. He doesn't even, and He's not even going to save all of Israel this go around. You know, that's harsh truths. So they want to trust in those smooth sayings. You know, they want to trust in lies, just to make them feel good.
Yep, and if I may add, that's what they're getting in these churches, man. They let you know that Christianity is some bullshit, man. Because all they pushing is those smooth things, man. That feel good doctrine. They ain't telling you about the missiles that's gonna destroy this place, man. They're not telling you about Jacob's trouble. They just, all they preaching is prosperity. You know what I'm saying? Peace. You know what I'm saying? That so-called Jesus is coming back, you know what I'm saying, with what's that, hearts and candy, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you that in the scriptures, man. The scriptures say that, you know, that he coming back with a sword, man. You know, to destroy this place, man. They not, all they doing is promoting smooth things, man. That, you know, that's a lie, man. Our people are believing that, man. You know what I'm saying?
All you get in those church houses is a motivational speech with a few scriptures taken out of context.
Most definitely.
You'll be lucky if they read a few scriptures, honestly. Hey man, when I used to go to mass, like when I was in the world and went to those Catholic churches, bro, the priest would read a scripture and then go on a tangent about like fucking Russia or some shit. I was like, man, what the hell is this dude talking about? But because he was so monotone, people would just go to sleep, man. They just zone out.
Man.
I got specific. It's 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Yeah, so the ones that want to reject knowledge and listen to those smooth sayings, hey, that's okay. It's hid to them that are lost, the ones that are prophesied to be destroyed. You know, it's prophesied that 2/3 are going to reject this. So it's all right. You know, that's why you can't really get too mad at Jake when he can't get it. You know, it's prophesied that it's going to happen. It's like, look, this truth ain't for everybody. You know, it's only for the elect, the chosen.
That's right.
You know, just like if you're a salesman selling pins, you're not going to go try to sell pins to somebody that already has a pin. You're going to sell a pin to somebody that needs it. That's what Yahushua said. I'm not come to, or a physician is not sent to those that are whole. You know, a healthy person doesn't need a doctor.
Right.
A healthy person doesn't need a Maxine.
Right.
You know?
Read verse 4. Verse 4. In whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
Yeah, so it's only meant for those that are meant to get it. You know, it's only meant for the chosen.
Yep.
Just the 144,000 of Israel, 12,000 from each 12 tribes.
That's right.
And also the 1/3 who are going to be the family and friends of the elect, ones that didn't put hell on the elect.
Right.
Because what did Yahushua say? If you've done it to the least of my brethren, then you've done it unto me. You know?
If I mean, hey, who's the God of this world, man? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He run everything. He's the God of this world, man. And how has he blinded the minds of the people? Through this religion, philosophy.
Yeah, yeah.
So he blinded the minds of the people, man. Got them believe in the wrong thing. Got them believe in smooth things, man. When this place is going to be destroyed, he's not telling you that, you know? He's not telling you that you are the true people of the Bible, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you're the Israelites. He's not telling you that, man. He's telling you that you're African American. You know what I'm saying? That you're black. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's made a plenty of identities for you to cling to, except for, you know, for what you really are.
Concept of your nationality.
He said you can be black, you can be brown, you can be African, you can be African American, you can just call yourself American.
Yep.
You can be all of it. You got different denominations. You can be you can be Muslim. You can be Democrat. You can be a Republican. You can be a Libertarian. All this, man. But all that shit's made up when you look into it.
Yep.
It's just some shit that Esau created.
Yep.
A false identification, and then he made up an identity for him to escape his shameful history.
Yeah.
Hey, but you've been sought out, Esau.
That's right.
We know who you are.
Yep.
You're the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right. This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will forget thy children.
Read that again.
This is Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Yeah, they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Whenever you see, you know, Jake, the reason why they're in the predicament that they're in is because they're not willing to learn anything. They reject the knowledge. You know, like we read in Isaiah, the 30th chapter. It's like, here we are trying to teach them something, but they're like, no. You know, it's like trying to teach somebody math, and they say, nah, I don't need math. It's like, all right, well, don't come to me whenever you don't know how much is too much.
Yeah.
How much is too little.
It reads, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children.
Yeah, I will forget thy children. Here it is. Here it is. You know, you try to teach them a way of life, you know, a better way of life, and they say no. It's like, damn, you're setting yourself up for failure. You want to cleave. You don't want to be prosperous. All right, well, enjoy captivity. That's why we're in the predicament that we're in. The Most High turned his back on us, because here it is. He's trying to set us up for success, and Israel just turned our back on him. You know? You say you got something? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 11, verse 9 and 10. And David said, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back away.
Yeah, come. You know, let their table be a snare. You know? Which is a curse, man. You know? So you don't want to subject yourself, you don't want to submit yourself to righteousness, then by default you're submitting yourself to wickedness. You know? It's plain and simple. You got that in
Proverbs. It's like Proverbs 1 and 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
And why is that? I thought the Lord loves everybody. You know?